Debbie Stanitski, a former pediatric orthopedic surgeon and head of the Equestrian Medical Safety Association.
And you're here. You gave a very moving talk about you had an accident 11 years ago.
Yes.
And now you said that your therapist said you've stopped recovering, but you maintain that you are still improving.
Well, the therapist thought that I had sort of reached their maximum, but the trainer thinks I'm still getting better.
And you made quite an interesting point that it's hard to know whether you're coming back to remembering things from before.
Or facilitating new pathways.
That's right.
I think part of the problem is I can remember how to do things, but I can't necessarily do them or do them quickly anymore.
Yeah, and you're so brave and you have such a great sense of humour. Your speech was so funny. You said that you said you weren't back to normal, but your husband said you never were normal in the first place, and some other funny things. And also, incredibly brave, you said you actually started eventing again.
Yes, I did.
But you decided that probably wasn't the best.
Well,
so you
it
got
wasn't great only because I had a nearly 17-hand horse who was a really nice guy. That was the good news. And then I got a 16-hand horse, which was better size-wise, but he was off the track. And unfortunately, when a professional rode him cross-country and said, I don't think so, and I tried a few times and I said, this is not the racetrack, we're done. So I'm doing pretty much dressage only now.
And what level do you ride at dressage?
First level. Wow. And I'm doing the para-equestrian test.
Oh, right. So you're doing able-bodied dressage and para-dressage?
Yeah, I'm doing both.
Good for you. And as chairman of the, what is it again? The
Equestrian Medical Safety Association. We're pretty much a educational arm trying to promote safety both on the ground and while mounted, and also try to educate people, for example, like this about the helmet thing and what concussion is and isn't and so forth.
And you were concussed. You don't actually remember your accident?
I don't remember. I didn't remember for almost 5 weeks.
And you were actually wearing a safety-approved helmet?
Yeah, but I hit my head apparently below my helmet, so most of my injury was cerebellum. And so I think the neurosurgeon thought that I would have definitely fractured my skull without a helmet. And my husband, who's an orthopedic surgeon as well, was with me, and so he thinks that I probably would have died in the emergency department if he hadn't been with me, because I had this lucid interval that I think Dr. Halston was talking about, and then went out again.
Wow. So the helmet saved your life?
I think so, yes.
And you actually, that was another joke you made, that the funeral probably would have been cheaper than all the expenses you've had
yes,
to
that's
pay.
true. Because I was in the hospital for like 2.5 months, and then I had outpatient therapy for almost a year.
Well, it's wonderful to know that you're riding at such a high level too, and
I'm trying.
And it's wonderful
it's
to know.
It's not really a high level; it's a
it is
pseudo level.
No, first level I think is, it's a pretty high level. And,
well, the judge, I started out with intro level, and the judge kicked me out and said, "You're winning the classes." So I went to training, and now I'm in first.
Yeah.
I think it'll definitely be a halt, though, when I need to use a double bridle, because the coordination of 4 reins is a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, for me anyway.
Me too.
Well, thank you for coming, and thank you for talking to us. And
well, thank you.
It's great. Great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.